Hi everyone, today I'm going to talk about very interesting feature in AWS Cloud services, which is they call it CloudFormation. CloudFormation actually is help you to use the cloud as a code or use the infrastructure as a code. I have something here, need to show you the idea here. For example, as you know, the cloud AWS, they have something they call region. And for example, you need to do the some configuration or infrastructure services need to create it in Ohio region, and we need the same thing in Virginia, for example, or in different region. So what you need to do in Ohio, for example, you need to do VPC, and you need to do as well some 5 EC2, for example, and you need to do as well subnet. You need to do many stuff here. As you know, if you use a GUI, graphic user interface in AWS, takes time, and you need to do the same thing in different region, Virginia, for example, or you need to do the same thing in 5 different regions. So how can do that? Of course, you can use the GUI, but in the big enterprise or big deployment, infrastructure resources will be very, very difficult to use the GUI. So the idea here, you will go to your Virginia, for example, or Ohio, and you have your resources here. So these resources, you can pull it as a code and exactly use a JSON Java platform, and that code, you get that code and deploy to another region. This will be very easy way to deployment your infrastructure, to deployment your project from region to another region. As they call infrastructure as a code in the cloud. And the second, if you know the CloudFormation idea and how to use it, you will be able to understand the code. You can see this is the first step to be understandable for the code in order to be programmability in the future, for example. It doesn't matter you are a network guy or a programming guy, whatever, but you need to understand the code. So that's why CloudFormation will be help you to create the resource or to pull up the resource in region A and deployment in many region and change accordingly. This is the benefit for the CloudFormation. All right. In order to understand and in order to understand the CloudFormation, I follow many tutorials through the internet, but I facing a little bit difficult to understand because they jumping immediately to the CloudFormation interface, and really they make me confused. I don't know what they're talking about. So the better way to understand CloudFormation is like this. So the idea here, if you want to create if you want to understand the CloudFormation in a better way. So first of all, we create a resources here in one region, let's say Ohio or whatever, any region here. So we will put it VPC network here. We will put it subnet, and we will put it some 2 EC2. And of course, we will give a name for VPC, let's say VPC1 or whatever, the name of subnet, and the name for EC2 as well. We given a name here. Cool. After that, when finish this one, everything is good. So after that, we pull up this one through the CloudFormation, and we will see the code in front of you. You will see the code for all your project, for how the code look like for VPC, how the code look like subnet for EC2, for all the stuff we will create it. Cool. So the coding here in front of you. After that, we will change something in the code. We will change something or some information, and we will deploy this code to another region. Let's say region A here, for example, and we will deploy region B here. All right, guys, I'm in the AWS Management Console right now, and I will go to the VPC first to create the network. As you know, most of the actually any project in AWS need to start with the network portion first. So I go to the VPC here, and I'm going to create the VPC. I call it like VPC 01. And the subnet I will select 10.10.0.0/16 or whatever. Then after that I create this network, this virtual private cloud, as you can see here. Then I go to the subnet. I create two subnet, for example. I will say this one net 01, and under the VPC, the only single VPC I have right now, and I will say this one is 10.10.1.0/24, and I create another one. It doesn't matter which availability zone, because they will select it. I mean, AWS will select it which availability zone for me here in Ohio, because I'm in the region they call Ohio here. Then I create another subnet very quick here. Also, I will call it net 02 is the same VPC. Then as well 10.10.2 right now .0/24. Cool. So now I have a two subnet under one VPC virtual private cloud. So I'm going to do the internet gateway as well. I call this internet gateway AGW01. Then I created this as well. All right, after internet gateway, you need to attach this internet gateway to the VPC, to the Pro VPC. So I attach it to my VPC, which is only one I have right now, VPC 01, and attach it. Then I go to the route table here to allow this route to go to the internet. I go to the edit and add router. Add route, so I just say go to anywhere/0, which is the default internet, which is go to anywhere. I will use my gateway, internet gateway. Then I select IGW, which is I just created now. All right, so now I'm ready to deploy or configure or create any EC2, because my network is completed now. So I can go to the services again. Then I go to the EC2. I just write it down here, EC2. Then I will go to the EC2 portal here. So in the EC2, I create two computer very quick, running instance, or we can create instance from the SIM, launch instance. I don't have any instance right now. I will say, okay, create one. You see, now I take time when I create my project. You see, I spend more time here. I say one computer or computer one. I need that guy in the VPC in the net 1. Okay, then after that, yes, I need a public IP for that in order to access. Then I say add storage, next, and here they ask me for security group. Yes, I will say security SG01. Okay, then I say yes, please launch. This is the first computer. You need my key to access. All right. So this computer under progress right now. So I create another one very quick as well, Linux or Windows or whatever. I just need to show you here. Another computer will be in same VPC but in different network. I need in a network 01. Also I need a public IP enable. Then I will see storage here and next and add and configure here. I need a security group. Put in SG02. Why? Remember those names, because we will see those names in the code later on. Okay, so I just say the another EC2. Then after that, so cool. My project right now is very simple, which is consider. Let's draw here one VPC here. This is my region A. Right now I just have one VPC, and two subnet 1 and 2, and they have two EC2, two virtual server here or virtual computer here, each one in subnet. So that one done. Right now I need to pull up all this information through the cloud. I need to see what I did now. I need to see as a code. It is possible. This is our target, and let's go to the CloudFormation in order to pull up all our infrastructure and see it as a code through the AWS CloudFormation. Let's do that together. Before to do that, remember CloudFormation, they have something they call a stack. You need to create a stack set, or like a machine or like an engine to pull up all your configure. When you try to do the CloudFormation, AWS, they create for you EC2, okay? Is just like a virtual PC. They call it CloudFormation stack. This EC2 will be help you as an engine to pull up all the configuration and give you as a code. Then also this stack help you to deploy the code in another region. Okay, let's go to the CloudFormation from here. And okay, so from here I can go to the services, CloudFormation here, or just you can write it down as well, CloudFormation, and you can go to the CloudFormation here. I will give you a quick idea about CloudFormation. The first option, as you can see here, this is they call create a stack, which is help you to create the EC2 machines. Second, create a stack set if you have a design or container to do the stack. Third option, which is really interesting, I like it, and also we will understand that one when pull up our infrastructure or simple infrastructure actually and see the code. This they call a design template. Design template, I will go to show you here something. Design template, you can do very simple code through drag and drop. You can see here, if I go to the EC2 here, I need a EC2 or I need instance. So I just click like this. This is considered one computer or one server. This is another server. Look at that. The code is come up here. The code is come up here through the JSON or YAML, whatever you are understand for you. So you can see I have two EC2. I can go even to the VPC and create VPC as well. You can see here. And I need to put this computer under this VPC. I need a subnet. All those stuff is help you to configure here. So how to connect with each other? I mean, I need link between them. So you can do link from here. You can see here, I can do link from this VPC to this EC2, for example, here. Okay, and I can do link from this color. It is all same color actually to do the match between them. But again, this is a little bit difficult to understand. If you start from here, you need to see the code first to understand where is the change. Then you can pull up the code to the different region. And the interesting thing, you can pull up your code here in this interface, and you can see the design in the front of you. Okay, let's go back to the CloudFormation and I show you the different thing. Just leave the page. Okay, so this option just now they call design template. I have a option which is the interesting one, which is our configuration right now. We will going to use it. It is they call create template from your existing resources. So we have resources right now. So I need to create a template based to this resources, code template based to this resources, based to what I have actually. Launch cloud resources. They ask you where you want to save the result. You can see they will save in S3 bucket. I don't care where they want to save, because at the end they show you the code and you can copy and put it in text file. Okay, I say next here. They say, hey, before to do anything or pull up any configuration, we need to create your engine. You remember this machines, which is they call EC2. So this is the information for EC2. They say, I'm going to create for you engine for CloudFormation. What the password for this engine you want to do. Okay, I will say, okay, my password, let's say this. Okay, and my username, let's say cloud user dash user. Okay, and they ask me, do you want to create VPC specifically for this machines? Yes, we keep it default. We can create, or we can select default VPC wherever. Okay, I just say next. Then after that, they ask you if you want to do some tag or option. Do you want any permission? If you want to do the identity management, identity access management, probably you want to give this access to another user and you need to give them some permission, something like that. So I just keep everything default and just say next. Then after that, they give you like summary, what they going to, then just say, okay, I'm acknowledge, then create. So again, this one will create you the EC2. If you go to the EC2 from here, when you click, I can go to the EC2 here. If I go to the EC2, I see which EC2 is running right now. Is it just 2? But if I wait a little bit time, I can see another, or the third one, which is specifically for CloudFormation. Let's give it a time here, and you can see here if I can do refresh. Right after a few minutes around, you can see here they call completed, or complete the instance profile, and as well complete the instance. I guess if you go here and refresh to the computer or the EC2, running EC2, it was 2, but right now I have a new one they call CloudFormation, which is the computer which is I created from the CloudFormation. And you can see the security group, they created specific security group for that machine, or the CloudFormation engine I call it. So you can see here the security group, the name is AWS CloudFormation. So I'm waiting as well to get it done. I guess take around few seconds as well, 1 to 2 minutes to complete. All right, I can copy the public IP right now here. We can copy the public IP for the CloudFormation here. Then you can open another page here with the HTTPS, then put it the IP address here. And you can see I can access to the CloudFormation here.